To give you an idea of how we can work with you to do things differently, we're sharing our approach to the difficult conversation, something that we often avoid having. So what are these conversations? Why do we avoid having them? Where do we go wrong? We avoid them because we think they'll end up in an argument and there will be bad feeling afterwards. We worry that the conversation will only make things worse. We don't feel equipped to deliver our important message and stay on good terms. We persuade ourselves that the situation will sort itself out. All valid reasons, but sadly ones that mean we're stuck, not moving forward to address something which is likely to get worse, begin to impact on morale, motivation and performance. So where do we start? We begin by collecting the evidence, and here's why this is so important. Let's start with a scenario. A person in a team who always does just enough to get the job done. Never volunteers to help, is always the last to arrive and the first to leave. Lazy, inconsiderate, arrogant. It's time to have a word with them as this has gone on long enough. So we do all the right things. We take them to one side away from the team. We share our perceptions in what we think is an objective and non-judgmental way, and the response we get is not quite what we bargained for. It's the word lazy that does it. It's disapproving and emotive and not surprising you get a bad reaction. If you use labels to describe behaviour, people are likely to get upset. It's your opinion and your view will differ to someone else, and it doesn't help because the person still doesn't understand the actual behaviour that's causing the problem. So instead of trying to summarise what we're trying to change by using the label lazy, let's think about what lazy looks like. How have you seen the person behave? What did they do? What did they say? Imagine that you're filming them on your phone. What would you see? Once you've identified these examples of actual behaviour, you can begin to describe in clean language exactly what the performance gap looks like and what you'd like the person to do differently in the future. So preparing well before you have the conversation and being able to explain using clean language what the performance gap is are two essential first steps. So you've done your preparation, which includes finding an appropriate time and private place to chat. What next? Name it. Get to the point. No making conversation about the weather or last night's TV. Take a deep breath and tell them what you've noticed by giving specific incidents. Follow up with the impact before they start to explain their behaviour. At this point, the temptation is often to sweeten the pill or soften the blow. Stop. Don't go there. Don't dilute your message or its impact. Wait for them to respond and continue by asking open questions to clarify your understanding. So you've established the issue, listened to the explanation, and discussed what needs to happen next time. Job done. Or is it? Remember, we worry that our relationship might go wrong or people will get upset. So the final thing to do is make sure you end the conversation on a positive and encouraging note. So let's summarise the main steps you need to take to have a difficult conversation. 1. Prepare. 2. Name it. 3. Impact. 4. Next time. 5. Encourage. 6. Monitor and review. If you're still worried about using this approach to resolve difficult issues, why not practice it first by using it to recognise good work or to praise someone? You'll find it works just as well. Like all skills, if you want to do it well, you have to practice, and this may be a good way to start and give you the confidence to resolve more challenging situations. Good luck, and remember, while it may be difficult at the time, if you follow these steps you will make progress and be glad that you had the conversation.
Created using Powtoon.